A residual and dominant theme for every evening prayer is the theme of gratitude. The songs, the psalms, the canticles, the prayers that comprise evening song are filled with reflections of gratitude for all that God has given us on a particular day, in our lives, in our work, in all the ways that God has manifested His goodness and His generosity in our lives. This evening is no exception. We do praise God because He has been so very generous to this local church. Generous in its people, generous in the works of charity and the outreach that emanate from our parishes and institutions. Generous in those who service in religious life and in the clergy. Generous in so many ways that each evening, as we offer this prayer of thanksgiving, this evensong, the reasons for our gratitude probably only multiply, because God has been so consistently and so obviously good and kind and loving to the church in North Georgia. This evening, our reasons for gratitude are commingled with an experience of loss, of one of the blessings that we have enjoyed for all of the years of his service. Bishop Luis leaves us on Sunday. He told us that today. He is packing up and heading to North Carolina, taking with him not just the personal objects that are his, the gifts that will be coming his way, but many, many warm and gracious thoughts and occasions and memories of his service as priest and bishop in this local church. Louise, we who gather with you and will share the reception that will follow, praise God this evening for the gift that you are and have been for us as friend and brother. You will recall, Louise, that on the day of your ordination, in my homily, I referred to the fact that you were the first bishop to be ordained in this cathedral. Other priests from the Archdiocese of Atlanta who had been chosen for the office of bishop were ordained in the cathedrals and in the places where they were sent. But you were sent, first of all, to us, and how we praise and thank God for that gift. We thank Him for your wisdom and your kindness. We thank Him for your sense of humor. Don't lose that in Raleigh. It may be one of the most important things that will sustain your ministry. But bring with you also the prayers, the thoughts, the affection, the fraternity, the love that this local church has for you. And while your new cathedral is much grander than this cathedral, Christ the King Cathedral will always be a home for you. For within this cathedral, you embraced the episcopal office and began to share those gifts with us. May the Lord watch over you, Louise, each and every day of your life. May the people of Raleigh soon discover how very fortunate they are to have you. May they, embrace you with the same tenderness with which you will embrace them, so that God's glory will shine forth in your service to them, and you will be comforted and strengthened by their affection and their support. Luis, hopefully, the Holy See will grant us a replacement. But no matter who comes to serve, he will not be you, and your place in our hearts will never be taken away. God bless you, Luis, and the people who will receive you in Raleigh.